guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi, well it's actually a theme team technically, and I'm going to be running a few of these theme teams like this and then put them in a folder, a playlist, because I think I am going to do at least one lot of series of monotype teams, which would be pretty cool. So anyway, this is obviously my normal monotype team, which I just threw together out of the Pokemon I had, because, you know, there was actually one Pokemon which you may have seen, depending what order I upload these in before, and did not work in any of these battles, so it doesn't matter, which is my Watchholder, which I bred, which is a Psychium Z, max speed, max HP, with Hypnosis to raise its speed, Nasty Plot, and then Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. So it can work really well, it can also not. So I'm hoping for the best with it, but unfortunately I am yet to come off with decent results. But I'm also going to go for a sweep with it because I think that'd be awesome. So anyway, I've gone for the Hypnosis, and you know, it's a sleep. That's a start. And it did go first, so it does give me an extra turn of sleep because, you know, it's gone and I haven't. So this turn it's going to go after me unless he's going for a Sucker Punch or an Aqua Jet or anything. So anyway, Glossopod is still fast asleep. Now, I could possibly hit it and I definitely, you know, knock it back. So I thought I'd be greedy, and I'm gonna hope, and I'm really hoping for a double turn of sleep, but of course not. And I'm gonna be hit with a Leech Life, and that is Watchog down, which really sucks. But what do you do? So Watchog's down, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Let's bring this in because I want to be more annoying, and I'm gonna bring in my Purugly, which I'm sure you've all seen because there was that lovely, annoying, salty video I put up with Purugly, which is my Hypnosis Swagger Sub Assist set. So I thought, I'll put him back to sleep because you're an ass for not being asleep for 2 turns because I wanted it. Anyway, so I went for Swagger, and of course it misses because why would it hit? So I'm like, okay, well this time I'll hit with the Swagger, which I actually do. And so that's going to put him in a good position. You know, a decent hit from a Swagger Glossopod is really going to start causing some damage on him. So I'm like, okay, well if he wakes up, let's hope he hits himself in Confusion. And this time he stayed asleep, obviously, and so I went, oh well, I'll go for a sub here, because if he gets through, he won't kill me. If he doesn't get through and hits himself in Confusion, he's high chance of going to take himself to around, you know, a quarter to half HP off. But definitely is going to get through the Confusion, because it'd be too good if he didn't, and take out my sub. So I thought, oh well, at least I outspeed and I'm getting a bit of recovery, so I'm like, I'm going to go for another sub, because I could try and put him to sleep or anything, but at this stage I don't want to do that. I'd rather just keep subbing up until he snaps out of Confusion, if it lasts that long, and then I can use another Swagger and go from there. So second turn of Confusion, and he gets through. Again. So I'm like, yay. So anyway, he's through again. I'm like, okay, well at least I can still get another 2, maybe 3 subs off, and go from there. So I'm like, I mean, I know I'm digging around with this Glossopod, but I want something to work in my favour. So I went for another sub. He does snap out of Confusion this turn, because why would you stay confused when you're never hitting yourself? And going to break my sub again. But as I said, it puts me in a good position for now. I'll be able to get another Swagger off as long as I don't miss. And then, you know, he's got +4 in attack, but a hit on himself is going to definitely send his emergency exit activating. And yeah. So anyway, another Swagger. Thing is, yep, you know, confused and got a decent attack stat, so I'm really hoping it hits itself in Confusion, because whatever's going to happen, it's going to be real beneficial to me. Anyway, and of course, no, why would you 3 turns out of 3 out of 3 get through? Yay! So I'm a little bit salty at this stage and annoyed that just nothing can work, so I thought, fuck this, honestly, that was my train of thought, sorry. And I thought, Fake Out time. That's it. So I get Fake Out, does decent damage, but I'm like, this is just Ambipom's time. I know Ambipom is a better later sweeper or cleaning up some rubbish, but at this stage, this thing was pissing me off. So I thought, oh well, I'll go for a Protect, hopefully it hit itself in Confusion, but let's go 4 out of 4. Yeah! And, you know, so whatever. So I thought, oh well, time to Fling. I was hoping I could have saved the Fling for someone else, but I don't. And it's just going to leave him just above half HP with a Flinch, so I thought, oh well, I should be able to take him out now with a Last Resort. And so I am going to smash him with a Giant Star, and goodbye you dumbass. That just won't hit itself in Confusion. So then Jake brings in Ben, which I'm guaranteeing is a direct reference to Pimp Knight, because he loves doing that stuff and trying to make Ben as salty as possible. So anyway, I thought, last resort, let's see. So it does over half, but then Ben goes for the attract. I'm like, oh, someone loves monkey. But I thought, okay, well, I mean, the way the battle's going now, maybe 5 turns of being immobilized by love and then death. I can see that. But I actually get through, so yay, something my way. And I'm going to wipe him out with a last resort. So goodbye, Fat Belly Ben. And in comes a Ninja Storm, which is the Pokemon I expected to come in. And I was actually hoping to knock Glossopod under half health so this thing could come out so I could hit it with a fling. But I can't. And so then I thought, oh, well, I'll just let it take me out and do that. And, and then Night Slash does like nothing. I'm like, ugh. So I'm not going to sit around and wait forever. I'm just going to swap out now, go straight into Tauros, and we'll go from there. So anyway, Ninja Storm is going to go for the dig. And I'm like, oh, don't you have Leech Life? Like, damn. I don't know. X-Scissor. So anyway, obviously I'm going to miss my Fire Blast because he's underground, but even though I'll probably miss anyway. And this is my Choice Specs Tauros. So I thought, oh well, he is Sheer Force as well, so it gives a nice boost to it. So obviously no HP move because he is a Focus Sash variant, which I assumed because most people run it, unlike me who likes to run a Groundium Z because that's obviously the stupidest thing. That's not the stupidest. I definitely could make a stupider set, which I probably should. But anyway, I'm going to swap into my Unfezant here because this thing's underground, so I'm like, you won't be able to hit me and I can take you out next turn. So obviously Dig doesn't affect me. We hit the next turn, and originally I was like, if I have to, I will sack off my Power Herb to get rid of this thing with a Sky Attack. But I have Night Slash, so that's easy done. But protected just to prolong the inevitable, and now I'm going to be able to finally take it out. So I love that HP drop there. So Ninja Storm is down, thank God, and so it's going alright. I've lost 2 with a salty start, but now we're getting back into it. So Bennett comes in here, I'm like, okay, well, I'm definitely expecting the Mega, and I'm definitely expecting to be probably burnt, maybe paralyzed. We'll see which way it goes. Anyway, so he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, so I was correct with the burn, but I'm not too bad or afraid with this because I am a Super Luck Unpheasant and I have the Night Slash, so I'm like, I can get a crit and then it's going to ignore my burn drop. But I don't get that crit, so I do what? I don't know, just under half. We'll just go with that. We don't need to work out equations correctly. Or fractions. Anyway, so I am able to get off the second turn. And I get that crit. Thank you for Super Luck and that. So it's at least something. It's going my way now. So Unpheasant unfortunately is burnt. So is not the best Pokemon at this stage. So then Delmise comes in here. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go for the Sky Attack. I could get lucky. I could get the crit on it. I have actually got a fair few crits with it. And even if not, I could just hit hard enough at maybe a flinch. Who knows? So I get the Power Herb and I miss. And the other battle I didn't save that I had against someone on the chat, possibly Lucy, it just wasn't great enough. I think I lost by a bit or just something went wrong. Anyway, I missed. I think I missed 2 or 3 Sky Attacks in a row. And I was definitely annoyed and salty about that. But anyway, now I'm trapped in with that. Trapped in with that. And so he's going to go for the Anchor Shot. So he just wants to double trap me in, which is going to do a lot of damage. It leaves me just on a little bit. So at least I get a Night Slash off. So I'm hoping for a crit. And I do over half. So I'm like, that was good. So I definitely a crit, which it was. And I'm like, good. At least I've taken some off and I can go from here with my next Pokemon. So, I mean, he only has 2, I have 3, but the Ambipom literally can only fake out at this stage. Well, literally, that's it. Fake out and protect. So I can't do anything else. So I thought, oh, well, I'm going for the Blizzard. We'll go from here. So I'm able to hit. So this Delmise is going down. I keep thinking with the Blizzard I could possibly freeze someone, but I have Sheer Force, you dumb nut. And that means that I cannot because I'm getting a boost without the effect. So anyway, I thought I'll stay in, I'll go for the Blizzard. I know this isn't going to do too much, but I guess it does a decent amount for a Umbreon. And then it's going to go for the Toxic. I'm like, okay, so here is where I had to really play my smartest game because he was like, ha ha ha, Stall King, which is fair. Now, like, stalling, I enjoy a good, decent stall here or there. And Jake definitely loves to be a stally person and annoy people. But that's fine. I knew what I had to do, but I had to play it right. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go for another Blizzard, see where I go, see what I can do. And then he goes for the Protect. I'm like, okay, good. I'm starting to uncover his moves. He's got Toxic Protect. With Protect, maybe he's got Wish or he's just trying to stall. It could be either. He also can carry Moonlight and then an attacking, or maybe an attacking and Curse, who knows. So I went for the Blizzard again. As I said, I'm still sussing out what's going on. I know I'm going to live. And then he goes for the Moonlight. I'm like, okay, well that Protect isn't linking up, so I'm guessing his last one is more, and I mean highly more than likely, he will be carrying a attacking move, whether it be Feint Attack or Payback or whatever he's got on there. Foul Play, he's got it. So I thought, okay, now here is where I really need to get this right. So here I thought, okay, I'm going to send back in Ambipom, and he's probably, let's see what he goes for. So he goes for the Protect. Now he obviously knows that all I've got at this stage is a Fake Out and Protect myself, so he's going to Protect again. Most probably, otherwise he's going to try and poison me. So I thought at least I'll get a Fake Out off if he does try and poison me and get a bit of damage up. But he did know exactly what was going on, so he's going to just Protect, which is fair enough. So I really can't do anything here. So I'm going to switch out, and I am going to swap into my Lopunny here. Now, I really had to get this right, and I wanted it done like this. So he went for the Toxic here, which is exactly what I needed, because I am more than certain that, well, I was pretty high damn certain that this thing has probably is a synchronized Umbreon. So this turn he goes for the Protect, which, you know, completely fine with me, because I am actually a Klutz Lopunny, which then gives me no chance to use my items. I can't use them. But I am holding a Flame Orb, so if I can get a Flame Orb to this thing, not only can I burn it, but I can, which, you know, with Moonlight isn't that amazing, but I can remove this darn thing's leftovers, so its only recovery is based on Moonlight, and so it has to get it off. So yeah, okay, leftovers aren't going to do too much to me, but also then this Payback is going to do a lot less when he hits me with anything, so it's putting him in a position where he really needs to be able to Toxic Storm me out. So step 1 of Brain Games is done, but I have more. I really need to get this right. So I thought, okay, back into Ambipom, because whatever happens to Ambipom doesn't matter. I'm expecting possibly a Protect, correct, and so I was like, okay, well, I don't know if he's going to double Protect or what he's going to do here, but I thought, I'm not even going to go for the Fake Out because he's probably going to try and Protect again, expecting it, so I'm actually going to swap into the Tauros here. Now, what I really hoped to happen was die on a Protect, which would have been perfect, is what I needed. So what I was going for here, he had, you know, this thing had got me in a decent position. So I went for the Fire Blast. I thought, you know, get a bit more damage off, go for something other than just the Blizzard. And it's going all right, you know. So then he goes for the Payback, and I'm going to live thanks to the burn, but I needed, like, I must have been like 1 or 2 more HP, I'd say, and I would have lived, because then he would have gone for the Protect and I could live on the Protect, which is what I wanted and needed, but unfortunately I couldn't. So I brought in Lopunny here, and I thought, okay, I have to get this right. So I thought, okay, what I'm going to do is go for the Return. He might be in range to be taken out by the Return, or not, then he's, you know, who knows. And he goes for the Moonlight, so he's obviously after HP back, which I thought could have been a thing, or the Protect. I wasn't sure what was coming, but it was a safe move to use Return, because I am actually obviously carrying the High Jump Kick, but I could not reveal that at this stage, because if he went for Moonlight and High Jump Kick, you know, Protect, I'm down. I needed him in a place where he wasn't going to Protect when I'm going to hit it. So I was hoping he was going to use it already, and I had to go for it this turn and hope, but after seeing Return, he was probably sure I wasn't carrying the High Jump Kick, so I was able to get the Brain Games working completely in my favour and take out Jake's last Pokemon, thank goodness. So we're getting straight into the next battle now after that, really. I mean, I had 2 left, but it was pretty darn close. So same team again against Xavier. He's going to start off with his Lycanroc, so I thought, well, this time I'm going to lead off with Purugly. And you know, I could swagger this thing straight off the bat, but I want to get this Hypnosis happening because I believe this was later, and I was literally commenting, Ben and other people were in the chat, and I was like, okay. So that was probably about my, out of a couple of battles in a row that led on, might have been the ones you've seen or others. I think I missed around 4, I think it was the 5th maybe, Hypnosis in a row I'd miss. So we lead on to the 6th, and I miss again, so I'm like, yay. So I'm going to go down low, but thanks to the leftovers, I get another chance. I'm like, oh, well, at least I should be able to put him to sleep this turn, and then Swagger now. I could go for the Swagger, which definitely probably would be a better and safer bet, but I am not going to because I am annoyed, and I don't know what happened there. I went for it again and obviously missed. So Purugly is going down, and I'm salty. So I thought, oh, well, I'm just going to keep going for this. So come in, Watchog. And I'm just going to go, so this time I'm going for the Z, Hypnosis to raise my own speed, but I'm aiming to actually put this darn freaking thing to sleep. So I'm like, oh well, at least I get my speed boost, go for the Hypnosis, and I miss. So what was that, 5, 6, 7, that was like 8, maybe 9, I'm not sure, I could be undercounting. I was just getting so annoyed at this, how many Hypnosises I was missing. So we're looking at around 10 now, possibly 1 or 2 more, 1 or 2 less. And I'm going down to that damn brick break. So that's 2 down, and out of 5 in one match, I didn't hit a single freaking Hypnosis. So, yay. So I thought, okay, Lopunny's coming in here because I've had enough of this crap, and I'm just going straight for this high jump kick on this thing, and I am going to take Lycanroc out. So Lycanroc is going down there, and goodbye, you stupid non-sleeping piece of crap. So in comes the Charizard. I'm like, I mean, he might think I'm choice banded after a lot of damage, but I'm not. I've flame old Klutz, so I'm going to go for the return. Takes off over half, which is awesome. He gets Fire Blast. I'm like, please don't burn me or kill me, but even though it hit, he gets a crit, but I live on 22 HP, which is awesome. So now, if he wants to swap, he can, but I'm in a perfect position that this return is going to take out this Charizard. So I'm like, good. Lopunny, at least you avenged your 2 Hypnosis missing stupid comrades, and we're getting ourselves back into this battle. So now he brings out his other Lycanroc, his midday form, and I'm like, okay, well, hello Accelerock coming, which I was correct. And Lopunny's going to go down there, but I'm not actually salty to that one. At least Lopunny really did the work, unlike my previous 2, who couldn't put anybody to sleep in forever. So I thought, okay, well, it's time to bring in Ambipom. I'll go for the fake out. You know, he's probably not going to go for Accelerock. Probably got a stronger move like Stone Edge or that, hoping to hit me with. So I get a flinch. And now I go for the fling. So lucky he didn't go for the Accelerock again, because he may have outsped. I'm not sure. Actually, Ambipom's quite fast, so it could depend on anything. So we get a double flinch, and I thought, oh well, I've got to go for the Protect this turn, because I am, as you've seen, those 3 moves, Fling, Fake Out, Protect, and then Last Resort. So obviously trying to hit me harder because he doesn't believe Accelerock would take me out. So going for the Last Resort, and although it's not very effective, it is a midday Lycanroc, so that's going to take it out, which is awesome. So Ambipom's doing some decent work. And in comes the Golem. And I'm like, okay, well, I have nothing to lose and I'm not switching out. I'm just going to chip little bits away at this Pokemon at this stage. And I was like, no, it's not bad. Then he lays up his Stealth Rock. So I'm like, okay, I probably would have just taken out Ambipom because you really don't want to lose much more. But then again, he probably didn't think he'd lose as much as he did. Even though it's not a massive hit, obviously. I've just got him just under half in 2 hits. It's still putting him in a bad position. Then he pulls out the Fire Blast. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool if it's a special set. It could be a mixed set and it's just trying to catch people off guard. But I'm going to keep chipping away. And so now I've actually got this thing down to red health, which is awesome. And he's going to pull out the Z move, which is here, as we can see, Continental Crush. Which I'm guessing at this stage he just needed to get rid of Ambipom, which I agree. You really want this thing gone, because if I take this out, I can cause pretty decent damage to anyone else. And yeah, you don't want that. So yeah, Ambipom's going to get crushed by this continent here, or at least this mini mountain. And yeah, I'm down. There's no denying that, but that's cool with me. I've done my job. And so then I thought, okay, well, Tauros, this isn't a bad opportunity for Tauros here. So even though this move is not boosted by sheer force, I am actually carrying Surf because, again, with the special set, it catches people off guard. So having more edges to hit people with is good. So I'm able to take that out. So, you know, Golem's not the best special defense Pokemon, so it wasn't too bad. And so then he brings in his Argon. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to swap. I should be able to do a little bit of damage, decent. I mean, this thing is a very good defensive Pokemon, but not that great special defense. So I hit, and I'm like, wow, okay, that hit really hard. So at this stage, I was really worried about a Metal Burst, because I was like, I don't want to. But no, it's an Iron Head. So it's going to take me down there. I'm at half health, which is fine. But I'll get a Surf off here. And that is, oh yeah, this thing's on 1 HP thanks to the Sturdy, so I'm able to take that Argon out. So my Choice Spec Surf Tauros has did its work here. And so now I'm down to his Mr. Mime, which is cool. I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to do too much, but I am not swapping at this stage. And yeah, I don't want to swap. And yeah, it does not bad, actually. I would have thought a lot less. But I'm going to go down to the Psychic. There's no denying that. So Tauros is going down. It was a crit as well, which did not matter. But Taurus did some decent work and really got rid of some of the walls that I could have definitely used without, which is fine. So then I bring in the Unpheasant here, and I'm like, okay, I'd be surprised if I don't outspeed, which I do, and I'm going to go for the Steel Wing, which I know this thing won't live, whether it's a crit or not, and it's, you know, no crit, but Mr. Mime's down, so I do get the win there, but as I said, with the Unpheasant at the end, I had to clear the way with the Golem and the Argon. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this battle, please do return that like button, because it's really cool just to, you know, see that you guys are liking it. The more people who like them see it, you know, let me know if you really want to see more monotype in these, you know, teams and series to go, because I've got another one in the work, or I've got to get another decent battle with it, but then it'll be ready. And, you know, I'm going to get them all done, every type. I think there's probably some more types I need to breed or stuff, but I'm getting there, so please do let me know if you enjoy these in the comments, or throw any suggestions for what you want. If you really have a favorite type you can't wait for me to see, then maybe you could chuck a Pokemon down that you really want me to breed or do one of for that theme team, because that'd be really cool. So yeah, go ahead, if there's a Pokemon you want to be done in the typing you like, put it in the comments, and I'll try my best to get to it. I can't guarantee it, because it could also be a Pokemon. If someone comments Coco, Tapu Koko, yeah, I probably won't do that, because if I do it, it's going to be a shit ass set, and then I'll be like, hey, I'm doing OBU or Uber, whatever it is, and people will be like, okay, I'm going to bring the highest S rank ones, and I'm going to be like, this is no fun again. So anyway, past that. Just suggest the Pokemon you'd like to see. And anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.